This is MACE The Dark Age, a 3D weapon-based fighting game from, I always thought it was 97. I've seen some things that say it was really late 96, but regardless, somewhere right around there. I always thought it was a really cool game. It's not super popular. Even people who are fans of Mortal Kombat, Killer Instincts, Soul Calibur, which I think has elements of those games in it. A lot of people who are into those games still aren't really into this, but yeah, I always really like the aesthetic. I like these characters here. This is a cool cast of characters, and there's actually some missing right here. So in the arcade version, characters would be released over time, like they were in Tekken 3, which wasn't even out yet. Yeah, I always thought it was a really cool game. The thing is, though, that I never actually got to see it in an arcade, so I'd see it in magazines, and I really wanted to check it out because at the time these graphics were really cool. This is like Voodoo 2 graphics card stuff, from my understanding. But this is the same stuff that, San Francisco Rush, right, which was also made by Atari. That was out. You'll even see ads for MACE in that game. But yeah, I really wanted to play it, but it wasn't until the home version on the N64 came out that I got to even check it out. But that's actually a really cool version. Like, obviously the resolution's lower, the frame rate's lower, especially on Al-Rashid stage in the desert. That one chugs, but despite that, like, that's actually a really impressive version. The fact that they were able to take the arcade and just kind of dump it on there and be like, let's see if this runs. So yeah, this is a really cool game to me. It takes a lot of elements from games I like, so I already kind of mentioned it, but yeah, like Mortal Kombat, obviously, with the fatality there, the blood, and finish him. It says execute them, but we all know that's what it really is. Finish him. Got all that. You've got the cool announcer with the combos showing up on screen, kind of like KI. You got the 3D environment, the weapon-based stuff like Soul Calibur or Soul Blade at the time, even Battle Arena Toshinden. You got some cool stuff like this right here, right? Just pick up some of the items in the background. It's something I'm a real fan of. Like, I love my 2D fighting games for sure, but I also really did like 3D fighting games, and we've kind of really steered away from 3D fighting games a lot. Even to this day, like, what really exists, it's kind of Tekken and I don't know, maybe a couple other things. Hopefully Virtual Fighter is good and will kind of reinvigorate the thirst for 3D fighting games. I think they should both exist. So anyway, it's cool stuff where it's, they actually feel like environments, right? Different levels. There's objects that could get in the way or that you could pick up, things like that. So it's not just a square arena or something like that. So, which is something I kind of really liked in these games, and they all kind of did it at the same time. I guess starting with Virtua Fighter 3, then later on after this game, even Tekken 4 and Dead or Alive 2, they all had that. And then all the games kind of, well, except for DOA, everybody kind of went back to just the square arenas. But 3D games were implementing sidestep, like with Battle Arena Toshinden, and then Soul Edge, and then later on Tekken 3. But just like Virtua Fighter 3, adding sidestep with a button, that's what MACE did as well. So it's a 4-button game. You've got evade, so you press evade and you go to the background, you press down evade and you'll go to the foreground, pick up that podium and toss it. It's so slow, but it's cool. You've got a quick attack, a strong attack, and then a kick. So 3 attacks and an evade button. And let's see if I'll knock her into the she's just gonna jump in there by herself. I'm gonna say you knock her into the juice. And so instead of it being just a ring out, you just start to take a lot of damage, which is really cool. So it's kind of a nice middle ground. It's not a ring out, it's not a wall splat into infinite combos, but you do take damage. It's just hard to get out of that stuff once you're in, because somebody's waiting to hit you. But and I know I'm going all over the place with this stuff. There's a lot of things I'm thinking about as I'm playing here. But yeah, you've got evade, but like right here, this is back and evade for the back flip. He's got 2 strings that I know of. So quick, kick, kick. So I would just call it like quick. I'd say is 1, strong is 2, and kick is 3. So yeah, just 1, 3, 3, and then you could do a different move after that, like a sweep, or I could do a special, right? Or I could have done a different special like that one, right? Or I could have done this. So although you only have like 2 strings, at least with him. If there's more, I don't really know. Like I say, I'm not like I'm not a MACE master legend or anything. I know a few characters. I really want to actually go through and learn more of them, but yeah, I think it's a really fun game. So right there, I did the same thing, went into a different special. So you actually have quite a few specials, right? So that was quarter circle forward quick. I got quarter circle back medium. I got quarter circle forward medium. I mean, if I say medium, I mean the strong attack. So I'm sorry, it's like, you know, quick, medium, fierce is what I'm used to. But yeah, if I say medium, I'm talking about the strong attack. Yeah, and then I got that one where he twirls. That's hold strong and let go. Got like a quarter circle forward kick, a quarter circle. Lots of quarter circle forward moves. He's even got a projectile where he throws this green orb. If it hits him, it kind of holds him in place. That right there. You can do jump in combos like UMK3. So you can jump in, hit with a single, right? Now what's cool about that spinning move right there is that you can do another special after it, as long as you catch the last hit of it. That's the thing. So you can kind of do a special into a special. And later on, that'll be the combo I do a lot. And then this stage here, you see all these spikes and stuff. So those aren't instant kills, but they drain your health a lot. The grinder, the blade swinging, you can actually get hit by that. You don't want to go out in the little area with all the spikes sticking up through the ground. So that's it right there. Then catch him with that on the way up. If you press forward, ooh. If you're close to somebody, you press forward and attack. You'll do a throw. You also have a low throw too if they're ducking. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. This would be unfortunate if I die here because I don't normally. Usually the earliest I die is the next fight with Namira, but usually I get to the one after that, Takeshi. That's really where you see that got him. He backed into the spikes. Took the last of his life there. Back forward, strong for his fatality. And most of the fatalities are pretty cool in the game. There's a couple of exceptions, but and there's only one fatality per character, but yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty basic, just to the point. You know, they don't drag on too long like that. The heart rip, executioner just decapitates you, just stuff like that. So it's kind of gruesome to the point. You know, I like it. You know, it doesn't overstay its welcome. There's a couple of that aren't that great in my opinion. So Namira, she shrinks you and puts you in a genie bottle, and then Taria turns you into a chicken. So that one's pretty dumb, but the cool thing is that the chicken is a secret unlockable character. So that's pretty cool, named Pojo. But they have cool stuff like that. They have some different codes for some cool stuff, some silly stuff, like you want bunny slippers or to play as a janitor. And there's some stages that you'll never see without codes. So yeah, just cool stuff, man. There's a light to the game. I don't know everything, but yeah, a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, you had the gosh, you got the kind of the vibe MK, little KI announcer. You know, not to the level of KI announcer, but still. And then you had yeah, just kind of Soul Calibur. I know Soul Calibur wasn't out in arcades yet, but we did have Soul Edge, and Battle Arena Toshinden. So you got those kind of weapon-based things, and just kind of threw it all together, man. And it's cool. And I'd like to see more games like this, man. I don't think 3D's really that popular right now, but I think it needs to be again. Like, I kind of feel like, you know, when Street Fighter 4 came out, it kind of revived 2D again. And then, you know, MK9, when that came out, I was like, yeah, we need to do that again. And that was great. But I would like to see kind of a return to this stuff. Love my 2D stuff, but like some of this stuff, you just, how cool would it be to be able to, oh man, that was barely got that. Yeah, this is probably be, you know, unpopular opinion, but as much as I love 2D MK and I've really appreciated, like, MK9 is my favorite outside of MK1 and 2. And I wasn't a huge fan of, you know, the 3D era. I thought Deception was fun, but, you know, it really needed a lot of polish to be, I don't know, like, some of the moves don't make any sense. They look like overheads and they're not, and it's like, anyway. I think Mortal Kombat is a game that is really cool with like a 3D environment. It just needs to be done with more polish, and it would be cool to see that again, especially with like MK these days. Kind of like that last MK they put out, it's like nobody cares, dude. You know, just either go back to like MK9, you know, or let's do 3D again. I don't know, but just somebody. I like to see another just 3D fighter in general. It doesn't have to be a sequel to anything. It doesn't have to be MK. It doesn't have to be just do another game where there can be like, see, yeah, Takeshi is my nemesis, dude. This dude is brutal. I've only ever, I'm trying to think, like the furthest I've ever made it on one credit is to Lord Deimos, who is next to last. Good lord, but see, you get some nonsense like that, dude. It's all over, and I'm not gonna try to beat it. Like, I'm just gonna play until I'm done talking about it, and then we'll let it go. But yeah, Takeshi's pretty brutal, man. Nice toss. He usually always starts off with a barrage. Sometimes you can interrupt him with a down one, like that. You do have a counter in this game, but a lot of times by the time I do it, there we go, got it. By the time I do it, he's beat me to it. So you actually rotate forward and press evade, quarter circle forward evade, and then press your attack after that. And unfortunately against Takeshi, I can't do my favorite combo, which is the where I do 2-1-3 into the spinning staff into a different special, because the spinning staff, the last hit will usually miss him unless he's up against the wall or something. Oh my lord, this dude. You see that last hit didn't connect, so because of that, I miss out on a lot of damage. But we'll probably leave it here anyway. I'll pick Al-Rashid for a second. He was the first character I ever played, and he's got a really great fatality, and then I'll leave it there. But unless a miracle happens, then I actually take him out. Nope. You see, always missing. Get him, dude. Oh yeah. All right, let's stay in it. Another thing that's kind of cool is you'll start in different locations of the stage, like right here. Like sometimes the moon will be in the background. Sometimes you know, we'll be on the other platform, or we'll be angled different. I'm not sure like if it's all purely random or not, but it's kind of cool. Some cool stages in this game too, man. And the N64 did a great job with keeping this stuff. I mean, a little bit of the details missing, but oh my god. So in MACE, if you knock an opponent down as the last hit, they won't stand back up. But fortunately, the move that I did hits him as an overhead, puts him in a crouching state, so he still stands up. But yeah, if I did like a throw or a sweep at the end, he wouldn't have got back up. So here's Al-Rashid. He's a really fun character. I like him. He has a great finish move. Now this is the stage that, yeah, on the N64, oh my lord, the frame rate gets down to like, I don't know, 4 or 5 frames a second probably. Because you've got these tents that you can knock down. You got the sun glare. You got all these extra objects in the, yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's okay. Usually I don't have too much trouble with Al-Rashid, but we'll see. See if I can get my combo going again. Oh my lord. You just, if I would just block a little bit. Oh, will you get this idiot? I'm trying to block and then once, there you go. Bop, 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 bop. That's what I'll use all the time. Just if I can block and then, oh wow, nice. That range. 2-1 kick, do those into that move. Pop, 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 and then catch him on the way up. Oh, that was a low throw. So I didn't even mean to do that. I tried to do down 1 to just poke him, and he ducked. So that went into a throw. Excellent. All right, so we'll have Ragnar next. With him, you can usually just do a counter right in the beginning, for the most part. There you go. You just gotta kind of stay on him, and he goes into this barrage of attacks. There he goes. He's like double rolls, and I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of hit or miss. I'll either clean sweep him, like no problem, or I'll continue on him like 3 times. There we go. This used to be as far as I could make it in the game on the N64 with the 6 credits, but then I started to, oh man, I started to learn about like doing the counter right in the beginning. Hopefully I can beat him. I really don't want to have to refight him. Oh my. That thing's so ridiculous. No. No. I hate it. Alright. I'll try him one more time. If I don't beat him, I'll end it here. If I do, I'll keep going. We'll see. I hate it. There we go. Counter attack. Oof. Oh my god. Definitely crouch block that. You'll get wrecked if you don't. Oh no. Oh, Jesus. Oh. For making me continue. Fantastic. Then we got Lord Deimos, the poster child of the game. Then we have 2 more after that. And yeah, the final boss is ridiculous. One time, I beat him on the first try. Other than that, like, I end up having to continue. I'm sure there's like, I don't know, there might be like a guaranteed strategy somewhere, but well, yeah, pretty much every game there's like somebody who knows how to do it without dying 100% of the time. But Yeah, for me, it's kind of a little bit of luck, because he kind of decides whether he wants to counterattack or block or not, and just whether he wants to randomly throw you. Oh, that hurts. I do love the impact sounds in this game. That's, you know, as much as of a fan of Soul Blade, Soul Calibur I am, I do like in this game where it actually sounds like metal's hitting you. This sounds good, man. I like it. Please get him again. Yeah, obnoxious. I love that. So the hit counts don't have like specific, like, it's not triple super hyper brutal like KI. Can we please? No, can you please not do that? Can we please finish this, idiot? Thank you. You'll do the same hit count and get different callouts for it. So, but I love that one. Obnoxious. All right, so that's everybody. Now we go to the sub boss and then the final boss. So this has a little cutscene here. We'll watch it. It's very hard to see on the N64. It's so dark, but they kept all this stuff in it. And this is the only stage that reuses music. So this is the music from Taria stage, the third stage. So with him, he's got a couple of really devastating combos that, like, if he gets you, you're like 80% gone. But a lot of times I can get kind of lucky and get these, get this one combo that I use over and over again. This might be it. Oh my god, look at the damage, dude. Oh, I'm toast. Should let that run. Ugh. There we go. Please let me do that one more time, because the final boss is such a pain. So hopefully he... Oh no. Oh, messed that up. 2, 1, 3. Pop, 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 pop. Let me get it one more time, please. Okay, there we go.
Xiao Long versus Asmodeus.
Great, so here we go. The final boss. Get this little cutscene here. This guy's crazy because he, I don't know, he just kind of, he throws you when he wants to. He gets hit when he wants to. And at least at this point, I haven't figured out, like, the guaranteed go-to strategy. I just try to bombard him with attacks, I guess. There's the throw. The throw does a ton. And if he ever does counterattack, it hurts a ton. Now, if I catch him with something, I'd try to do it again. Because he tends to want to counterattack after. So that was lucky. But I don't normally get that lucky twice in a row, so we'll see. Ooh, missed it. This camera gets so close. Yeah, I was waiting for that or a throw. Oh! Don't celebrate, don't celebrate. Oh! Oh my god. First try, baby. Oh man. I'll tell you something, the craziest thing, the very first time I ever beat him, and it was a double KO, it was a draw. It ran that animation right there where he gets the mace, and then it went to another round. So I was like, oh dude, I beat it. No. Computer's like, no, we traded, bro. So then here's his ending. For some reason, he's missing his ponytail in this graphic, which they fixed on the N64, but yeah, fun game, man. I love the whole aesthetic of it. I love this presentation here with the book, the music. Yeah, just the visuals, the sound effects. Everything's really cool to me. I'm sure, like in versus mode, it's you know, maybe it's not the greatest game. It's fun in single player, and that's all that really matters to me. So. Alright, so with that, thanks for watching, and hopefully if you weren't that into MACE, hopefully something in there made you go like, you know, maybe I should revisit this game, look into it a little bit, because I really do think it's a fun one. So anyway, with that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.